I'm delighted to present Bob, who's
Right.
giving us video feedback on A&G Renovation service. And Bob, we have done your walking in shower and your toilet. And before we came in to do the job, can you tell us on how we did in estimating the project for you? Did we come in prepared on time? And how do you think we do in that stage?
Okay. Well, as you know, Andres, it was quite a complicated job in the sense that
Yeah.
it was an old bathroom which you converted into effectively a wet room, and an old toilet which you converted into a nice toilet. And I have to say, I was entirely delighted with everything. We met on a really cold night. I remember in Frinton,
Yeah.
which was a strange night, but anyway. And you came in on price. You gave me a really decent price to do both the jobs, and I was delighted with both the price, your attitude to the job, and I think it worked very well.
Thank you.
Delighted.
Was the quotation useful? Did it contain all the elements needed to get yourself ready for the job in terms of what sanitary you need, any materials will be needed, and so costing involved into the materials and sanitary ware? Was it any useful to you at that stage?
It was because we looked quite carefully at what units to use in both in the toilet and in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And yeah, you came out. The prices were good. The products themselves are very good, and I'm delighted with everything that was supplied.
Thank you. And how do you think we managed the project? Did I bring in the right specialist to the job? And did I manage the project from preparation to finish in the right manner? Did I use adequate protection, right materials in the job?
Yes, you did. As you know, I was renovating the whole flat, so
Yeah.
the bathroom and the toilet were just part of it. They were actually the last parts, but they did blend in very well with the whole process. And yes, I was pleased with everything you did in terms of the products that you supplied, the way you supplied them, and the people that you used to install everything. I was really pleased. I still am.
Thank you, thank you. And also, did we meet your expectations? Again, obviously, before we even start pricing the job, you had certain standards in your mind that you want to achieve for your house. And did we manage to meet it in terms of the quality of installation? Does it look the way you was expecting it to look? What can you say?
Absolutely, everything you said was fine. In fact, I without over-egging it, I think you over it. My expectations were more than met, because for what was here before to what I imagined would be there, I was totally pleased with everything that how it ended. And everybody who comes in comments on the bathroom and other parts of the flat, but especially the walk-in or the wet room, everyone's pleased with.
Thank you. And would you be likely to recommend this to your friends or family members?
Absolutely. As you know, we're in Frinton-on-Sea, which might be a bit out of the way, but you managed to do the job here, so I'm sure you can go outside London if you have to, but I was delighted with everything.
Yeah, and
I would recommend you, yes.
Thank you. And the question to follow is, on what basis would you recommend this? Is there any criteria of ours that stand out the most for you that you would recommend on these bases?
Well, I think the price was right. The quality is excellent, and I think you're adaptable. If something needs changing, or from what you said may have happened to start with, you change it, and it gets changed. And I think that speaks volumes for you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your honest feedback, Bob. Thank you very much, and I'm grateful for it.
Pleasure.